Right. We're back here again at Cork Airport for the return leg back to Manchester. So let's get everything set up. So let's start up with FSHud. And actually, let's just get a little bit of music on. Lovely. Okay, FSHud looks like it started, and FSLTL looks like it's injecting traffic as well, so that's good for additional parked aircraft. See them yet, but anyway, this is our flight plan here. So Echo India Charlie Kilo, runway 16 to Manchester. And I think this looks good from what we were doing flying into Manchester before, except we're skipping the leaving out MCT. We're going to do a direct to that all seems fine. Flight level 31,000 feet. Is that what it is in SimBrief? Most likely is. Yeah, 31,000 feet. So we have an off blocks departure time here of 10 AM. So we'll start getting things connected there in a second. I suppose we can probably do it now.
Boarding requested.
There we go, there's an Aer Lingus on stand. Aer Lingus and Lauda as well. It's a bit disappointing. Okay, so parking brake will go to set. Wheel chocks are set. We're actually going to request the fuel truck as well. And fuel, I think we had 3,000 kilos when we last landed or thereabouts, so we'll just put in that till we figure out what we're going to be taking next. Let's just have a look at the overhead panel just to make sure everything transit wise is go to Alt off and then 200, get it set up to the way we had it. That all looks good. Navs are aligned. Window heats were on. That all looks good. Yaw dampers on. We'll get the electrical hydraulic pumps on. Well, strobe and steady. ISO valve is packed, so RS is fixed, which is good. Okay, so we will request the flight clearance.
Cork Tower, Bluemax 581, gate 9, request clearance to Manchester with information, Kilo.
Bluemax 581, clear to Manchester, via to 1 Sierra, departure, runway 16, initial climb 3000, then as filed, squawk 6554.
Cleared to Manchester, via to 1 Sierra, departure, runway 16, initial climb 3000, then as filed, squawk 6554, Bluemax 581.
Bluemax 581, read back correct. When ready, contact Cork ground 121.85.
When ready, contact Cork ground 121.85, Bluemax 581.
That all looks good. Cork MEDAR is 1036. I wonder if that is actually the MEDAR. Okay, anyway, so parking brake is set, battery standby, power, emergency exit lights on, ground power is connected, lights required, RS set to nav, fire caution warning tests are set and done already, pack signs are auto, electrical hydraulic pumps on, yaw damper on, window heats are on, left and fuel pump, come on. And actually we'll just get the load sheet. That all looks good. So fuel, we need 5886. So we'll start getting the fuel on board. 5886, block fuel, and start fueling. Idents should all be fine. Start doing the SMC setup. Flight number is pretty sure that's what it is. Yep. Archer runway 16, and we're at the Tismo 1 Sierra departure. That looks right. And then the route, Tismo 1 Sierra to Tismo, direct to both of them. And then go back to 37. To Mallard. And the Mallard 1 mic arrival. And it's runway 23 right. And we're not transitioning via the Manchester VOR, so that's all fine. Discontinuity, so to Mercy. That's fine. That all looks good, so we'll just try a little step. Tismo, both from back looks Mallard. Mallard at flight level 170, I remember that from last time. Wallasey, speed of 250, Mercy, speed of 230 at flight level 070. Boarding completed, that's fine. And then Centrifix 23 right, 3500 or above. We're going to be vectored down here anyway at some stage, so I think this seems fine. Activate, execute. I think our fueling is done as well. Fuel truck can be released. And we'll get the APU started. Okay, so APU is available. APU on, generating power. Ground power can go away. APU bleed on. ISO valve is open and PAX auto. So we can release the ground power. And we'll start, or we'll keep doing our flight plan. So cost index of 51. Interesting, that's quite high. Reserves 1.1. Zero fuel weight, 61.1. So 6 tons of fuel, that seems right. Cruise altitude is 310. Top cruise wind is 321. 69. And our transition altitude 5,000 feet. Let's do some performance calculations. EICK, runway 16, conditions are dry, wind is, what do we have? Wind is 2005 knots. Outside air temperature is 3, QNH 1036. Takeoff weight 67,100. Okay, so no assumed temperature takeoff here. But it is going to be a 22k derated takeoff. 89.6, which lines up, 89.5, we have a flap 1. Oh, sorry about that delay there. Just had to take a little quick phone call. Okay, so flaps 1, center of gravity, and we've got V1 speeds are all looking good as well. That looks fine. So altimeter is set 1036. And I would expect this to settle down actually, because there's a little small bit of a ramp. Oh, I can't see it here, but when you come up onto here, it's a slight incline, so I would expect that to fall away. And also, actually, the reason that the flight director from the last flight I realised was when I went LNAV arm for our in our pre-flight checks, it didn't actually arm and it stayed in heading select mode. So that's why the flight director, when we were making that left-hand bank turn out of Manchester last time, it was the flight director was giving us guidance to fly straight ahead. So that did it. Definitely put me off. I was flying the flight director for too long. So there you go. Just make sure you do all these checks and triple and check, double and triple check. Anyway, so transponder is set. Fueling, loading, boarding is completed. Takeoff data. We're gonna go N1 limit 153. Set. Pressurization panel. 31,000 feet. And the approach into Manchester, it's going to be the ILS 23 right. On the final transition. Airport elevation 257, so we're going to stick with 300 feet. That looks good. Wheel well lights can come off. And MCP is set. Departure is briefed. Not as of yet, so just on this departure. Max 250 knots below flight level 100. And we've got a altitude restriction of not climb above 5,000. So you have to be 2,500 feet before we make a left-hand turn. Yep, that all looks good. Departure briefing checked. Flight directors can come on, and doors are closed. Forward entry will be closing shortly. Ground equipment has been cleared. Wheel shocks are removed. And it's +3 as well with broken clouds. Actually, I'm just going to redo this T-ice takeoff. Yeah, it's still the same, except our V2 is 154. And all that looks good. Okay, so I think we can request push and start.
Cork ground, Blue Max 581. 581, gate 9. Request pushback and startup.
Blue Max 581, pushback and startup approved.
Pushback and startup approved. Blue Max 581.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
Are they going to get rid of the jetway?
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Should have done that. As in GSX should have done that.
Locking gear.
Wonder what the abort is going to do. Okay, just disappeared, fine. Is that gonna get rid of it? It is, very good.
Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set. Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted. Locking gear.
It's interesting.
Release
Too late for your
parking brakes.
scheduled departure.
Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push completed and brakes set.
There's the new PMDG update was released actually for this as well, which has new steering, nose wheel steering model implemented, I think. Let's see how that is. Oh, I got on the wrong way. No, I knew I haven't, yeah.
Set parking brakes.
Are we waiting for a good engine start? Okay, well, packs can go off. Fuel pumps are on, and ignition mode selector is both engine to start. Let's get the music off. Looks like we have a good engine start on 2. And we've got starter cutout, starting engine number 1. Okay, we have 2 good starts.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Okay, Pro Peats are coming on. Engine anti-ice, engine 1 and 2 bleeds are on. Gens are on the bus. APU off, APU bleeds off, packs auto.
Unlocking gear. Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Six and a half units of trim set. Flap 1. Set and confirmed, so we've got Pro Peats are on, engine anti-ice on, engine 1 and 2 bleeds on, packs auto, recirc fan auto, ISO valve auto, APU bleed and APU bleeds off. Flaps 1 set, green light, elevator trim 6.5, checks, full back, full left, full right. Engine instruments are checked, and we shall arm LNAV. LNAV armed. Auto throttle arm. See, this was heading select last time. And warning recall is checked.
Cork ground, Blue Max 581, request taxi.
Blue Max 581, taxi to holding point, runway 16 via Charlie Alpha.
Taxi to holding point, runway 16 via Charlie Alpha, Blue Max 581.
Or is this all Charlie? That's Charlie. Maybe it thinks we're on Charlie? Anyway. Okay, feet into pedals. Park and brake. Disconnected. Takeoff config check.
Max 581, contact Cork Tower 119.3.
Contact Cork Tower 119.3, Blue Max 581.
Okay, at the departure hold, fuel, reset, and rate, ready for departure.
Cork Tower, Bluemax 581, runway 16, ready for departure.
Bluemax 581, line up, runway 16.
Line up, runway 16, Bluemax 581.
Position lights, strobe and steady, taxi lights off, landing runway turn off lights on, transponder TARA, and lining up.
Bluemax 581, wind 200 degrees at 6 knots, runway 16, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 16, cleared for takeoff, Bluemax 581.
Okay, clear for takeoff. Throttle set and stable. Toga. Checked. Gear up.
Bluemax 581, contact Cork, approach 119.9er.
Contact Cork, approach 119.9er, Bluemax 581. Cork approach, Bluemax 581, Prism 1 Sierra, departure at 2,300, climbing 3,000. Bluemax 581, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 120. Continue climb, flight level 120, Bluemax 581.
Flaps up. Okay, autopilot's coming in. LNAV, VNAV, standard pressure. Okay, after takeoff checklist. Auto brake off, start switches off. They weren't in continuous, I missed that as well. my turn off lights are off. And flaps are retracted. That looks good. Okay, passing 10,000, landing lights off, and we're pressurizing.
Max 581, climb and maintain, flight level 210. Climb and maintain, flight level 210, Blue Max 581.
Some nice screenshots. Still have to get better at following that flight director. I'm just ignoring it for a little bit too long. So Mallet, that was all good. Mercy, max 230 knots. And let's actually just get that in at 220 knots. Center fix 220. Yeah, that's fine. Max 250 below, flight level 100, that's all good. Okay, I suppose we can start getting some descent winds in. Speed restriction is 250. Let's just pull up the winds from the flight charts. From the flight plan. That's 38. 295 at 27. Execute and Q&H.
Mac 581, climb and maintain. Flight level 310, contact Shannon Center 127.5. Climb and maintain. Flight level 310, contact Shannon Center 127.5. Mac 581. Shannon Center, Mac 581, inbound, open at flight level 220, climbing, flight level 310.
Max 581, radar contact, continue climb, flight level 310.
Continue climb, flight level 310, Blue Max 581.
Okay. Let's do the approach checklist. And runway 23 right. Misapproach, climb gradient is that. Conditions at Manchester. 1903 knots. 50 degrees, varying 230. 10k visibility. No clouds detected. 3 degrees. No significant weather events. Cool. Cool. 90 at 3 knots. Outside air temperature is 3 degrees. QNH 1035. And flap 30 config. Anti-ice, engine anti-ice. And landing weight. So we've got 65.7 tons now, and we will have 3.5 left when we land, so that would be 62.2 tons. And VREF add 5 knots. Okay, it's saying VREF plus 5 is 150. Seems good. Wind correction 5 knots. Looks good. And it's saying with max auto brake we should be able to pull up at taxiway Bravo. Our 3 auto brake will be Alpha Foxtrot. We're going to do 3 again, and we're going to test it because we did 3 last time and we pulled up around here, I think, where we could have actually taken Bravo Delta, but we'll do 3. And we can also get everything tuned in. It was 232 on the course. And 109.5 on the radios. Checked and set. Okay, on the approach chart we've got same as usual. Minimums, we'll dial those in. Cat 1 and 2 minimums. 449. Climb 3,000 feet. Missed approach. Vectors, that's fine. Where do we park? Yeah, enough screenshots for the moment. Let's get ready for the descent.
Ready for descent. Blue Max 581, maintain. Flight level 310.
Destination rudder is up. Rudder data set. Landing altitude is set. Radios are set. Oh, it's going to start getting busy now again here.
Ryanair 44 Victor. Blue Max 581, descend and maintain. Flight level 220. Descend and maintain. Flight level 220. Blue Max 581.
And here we go, right on schedule. MCP is set, and just before I forget to do it later on, we're actually going to do the engine anti-ice on now. Approach and missed approach are briefed, minimums are set. Altimeter is 1036 set. Zero 035. Weather over here. Should it still keep going down there now? Okay, we're going to start getting the music off. Just going to get some speed brake out, just to help us back on our path.
Tap 2 Bravo, expect this 1 Lima, arrival, Laurel ILS, approach, runway, 04, report when ready for descent.
Don't need a whole lot.
Expect list 1 Lima, arrival.
We're depressurizing, which is good.
Approach, runway, 04, report when ready for descent. Lap Q Bravo. Lap Q Bravo, ready for descent.
Blue Max 581, cleared Molly 1 Mike, arrival. Cleared Millie 1 Mike, arrival, Blue Max 581. Zap 2 Bravo, cleared list 1 Lima, arrival.
Cleared list 1 Lima, arrival, Zap Q Bravo.
Max 581, descend and maintain, flight level 70. Descend and maintain, flight level 70, Blue Max 581. World Express 427, heavy, radar contact, expect team 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent.
Expect team 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent. World Express 427, heavy.
Zap 2 Bravo, descend and maintain, flight level 240.
Descend and maintain, flight level Q40, Zap Q Bravo.
Just going to get the speed brakes out here because we want to be bleeding back our speed back to 250.
World Express 427, heavy, radar contact, expect team 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent.
Expect team 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent. World Express 427, heavy. World Express 427, heavy, ready for descent.
World Express 427, heavy, descend and maintain, flight level 100, cleared team 1 Echo, arrival.
Descend and maintain, flight level 100, clear team 1 Echo, arrival. World Express 427, heavy.
World Express 427, heavy, turn left, to heading 339, descend and maintain, 4000, UNH 1035, contact East Midland, approach, 120.12.
Yes, the correct logic there.
Turn left to heading
Pitch up to 250 knots.
Descend and maintain, 4000, contact East Midland, approach, 120.12, World Express 427, heavy.
Eurotrend 473, radar contact, expect team 1 Echo, arrival, ticket ILS, approach, runway 27, report when ready for descent.
located 7,000 feet. Thousand ago checked.
Bravo, descend and maintain, flight level 200.
Descend and maintain, flight level 200, left Q Bravo.
Blue Max 581, turn right to heading 097, maintain, flight level 70. Turn right to heading 097, maintain, flight level 70, Blue Max 581. Neptune 09er Hotel, radar contact, climb and maintain, flight level 210.
Climb and maintain, flight level 210, Neptune 09er Hotel.
Actually get the frisk rings in.
Climb and maintain. Flight level 300.
Climb and maintain, flight level 300, Neptune 09er Hotel.
Zap 2 Bravo, descend and maintain.
For situational awareness.
200.
Descend and maintain, flight level 200, left Q Bravo.
We'll just go flap 1. Preparation for the actual descent, we will be flap 5 as soon as they clear us for the descent. Got a good amount of drag here. might just start to deploy a small extra little bit of speed brake. Standard pressure.
Contact Manchester. Approach 118.57. Contact Manchester. Approach 118.57. Bluemax 581. Manchester approach Bluemax 581 at 3,500.
Bluemax 581, radar contact. Turn right to heading 226. Maintain 3,500. UNH 1034.
Turn right to heading 226. Maintain 3,500. Bluemax 581.
2,500.
Bluemax 581, turn right to heading 237.
Turn right to heading 237.
Here we go now again with this vector crap.
Bluemax 581, turn right to heading 244.
Turn right to heading 244. Bluemax 581.
Bluemax 581, turn right to heading 251.
Turn right to heading 251. Bluemax 581.
Bluemax 581, turn right to heading 257.
Turn right to heading 257. Bluemax 581.
Bluemax 581, turn right to heading 263.
Turn right to heading 263. Bluemax 581.
Bluemax 581, cleared ILS, approach at 3,500, runway 23 right, report established on localizer.
Cleared ILS, approach at
Approach mode armed.
3,500, runway 23 right, report established on localizer. Bluemax 581.
Flying to intercept. We glide. Orlock capture.
Bluemax 581, established on localizer.
Bluemax 581, contact Manchester, tower 118.62.
Contact Manchester, tower 118.62. Bluemax 581. Manchester Tower, Bluemax 581, on final 23 right.
Glide slope capture.
Bluemax 581, continue approach.
Continue approach, Bluemax 581.
Checked. Okay, we're going gear down, flap 15.
Clear to land, 23 right.
Cleared to land, 23 right, Bluemax 581.
Okay, nav forces and frequencies are checked. Speeds are in limits. Speed brake is armed. Green light. Gear down 3 green. Continuous. Landing lights on. Engine anti-ice on. And we're gonna go flap 25. Flap 30. Flap 30 set. Speed. Reference speeds. 154. Check. Okay. Leader coming on pedals. Auto throttle disconnect. Autopilot disconnect. My aircraft. Check. Continue.
Bluemax 581, when vacated contact ground 121.7.
When vacated, contact ground 121.7, Bluemax 581.
Versus green. Decel. 80 knots. 60 knots. Reverse stowed. Manual braking.
Manchester ground, Bluemax 581, runway vacated with Alpha Foxtrot.
Bluemax 581, taxi to parking 9er via Alpha Foxtrot Alpha Bravo Juliet Echo.
Taxi to parking 9er via Alpha Foxtrot Alpha Bravo Juliet Echo, Bluemax 581.
Okay, welcome to Manchester again. After takeoff, checklist. Spoilers up, flaps are retracted, flaps coming up. Auto brake off, landing lights off, runway turn off lights, APU on. Transponder, alt off. Taxi lights are on. looks good. Flaps are coming in. Now, the taxi here. Alpha Foxtrot, Alpha Bravo, Juliet Echo, which is, yeah, easy. Straight ahead, basically. Alpha Bravo, Juliet Echo. Simple. Okay. Back brake off. Just reset the speeds. Slow down coming up to this. Oh god. Pretty sure Juliet Echo is in here on our left. Let's actually just get GSX out. Parking 9. Is there no marshaller here? pretty perfect. Park brake on. APU available. APU on. 2 blues, 1 red. Engine's dead. And we're below 20%. Anti-collision lights can come off. Chock set. Request ground power and request deboarding.
Deboarding requested.
Nice.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay, we can get the GPU on. APU can come off. APU bleeds off. And everything else looks good for the transit shutdown. The electrical hydraulic pumps off as well, just because we're going to be in the outside wing view. Reset the transponder. And that looks good. Here comes the passenger bus.
Passengers deboarding starting.
Does add a good bit of immersion, in fairness. It's pretty cool. Okay, so I think that'll wrap it up for now. Next time I think we're going back, it's supposed to be back to Sandefjord, but I think I've done that a few times now. So I might see if I can skip that and just head straight on to Derry. I think we have a round trip scheduled to Derry as well, which should be interesting. I think it's Derry anyway. But yeah, I'll have a look at the schedule for next time, what ones it says we should be doing next, and yeah, I think the one to Derry shouldn't be too long, so I'll hopefully maybe get that done in one go. The 2 sectors, just have to block out a little bit of my day for it, a little bit of time. But yeah, if you've been watching any of the videos so far, thanks very much, and yeah, if you could leave a like and a comment if you want, that would be cool as well. It's always cool to see the views and stuff increasing and if people are liking the content. But yeah, look, I'm not doing this for anybody else really, I suppose. Not doing it to increase
Passengers bus is coming.
Channel size or anything. It's just something that's kind of cool to look back on every now and again, all of your flights, and if people want to follow along the way in, that's pretty cool too. Yeah. Until next time, I'll catch you in the next one.